Hello my loves, and welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, my name is Erlinda Innes. I am spirit medium and mindset coach. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel as well as hit that bell button so that way you get notified when I upload a new video. For those that want to book a reading or book a session with me or work with me, please make sure to check out my website here, and then also you can follow me on any social media platforms. So today I wanted to actually make a quick video for you guys about saging and smudging and clearing out the energy. Okay, so again, spring cleaning. Okay, what a better way to do that physically, energetically, spiritually, everything. So I had a lot of people, they messaged me or and asked me, okay, what is smudging? Okay, what is smudging? And there's a million ways to kind of explain that, but I'm just gonna make a really quick video real quick talking about that and some different ways that you can go about that. So with the smudging, smudging is basically just using a herb of some type to clear or cleanse the space and energy around you. Okay, so I'm going to kind of talk about a couple different ways that you can do that here, and then you guys please leave in the comments if this helps you, or if you have another way too that you like to cleanse your space and your personal space as well as your home space or your business space as well. Please make sure to share that in the comments and let us know how you do it, because like I said, there's a million different ways that you can go about doing this. And some people like to chop down these trees to get the Palo Santo, but it's really important too, just because I am an advocate for finding vendors and people that wait until the branches fall off and then they collect the wood and then you get your Palo Santo from that. So if that's something that is important to you, just always look into where you're getting your Palo Santo from, just to be friendly, to tree friendly, because we don't want to chop down sacred trees for this. Okay, another cool way is with oils, and I'm actually going to grab mine real quick so I can show you guys. So one of the very common ways, okay, to smudge is obviously using a white sage stick. Okay, white sage stick. Okay, there's so many different kinds. There's white sage, blue sage. You can get sage wrapped in rose petals, sage wrapped in lavender. There's so many different things that you can do with sage, but the basic one really is the white sage bundle. And as you guys can see here, mine is pretty charred and used up. This is the one that I use in my shop, which I'm in right now, and we're still working on. We are coming along pretty great, but it's still kind of a mess, as you guys can kind of see in the background there, but we're coming along. But I do my readings in here. If I'm not traveling for readings, I do my readings here, and so I cleanse my space every single time. Okay, and I always cleanse the building when I come in and when I leave. So what you kind of want to do with the white sage, obviously, and I have my lighter, so I'll just kind of show you guys. Okay, so you take the end and you want to burn it to where a thick white smoke starts coming from it. Okay, you really want that thick white smoke to be coming through. Okay, and you just go around and you cleanse your space. You can even take it and cleanse, around your body, around your head, different things like that. So it's great for when you're leaving home, when you're leaving your space. Another thing though, a lot of people do not like about white sage though is that it does have a pretty potent smell. So if you're wanting to sage your space before, because sometimes you like to, sometimes when I want to cleanse my space and I don't want people to know that I just cleansed my space, I use some other options. But if you want to sage and not have somebody know that you're cleansing or anything like that, white sage is probably not the best option, because you can walk into someone can walk into your home 3 days later and still smell the sage and think you were like smoking weed or something. Okay, because I get people always say like, oh my god, it smells like weed, but it's like, no, it's just the sage stick. But if you want to sage and smudge on the DL, white sage is not the one for you to use. Okay, another nice one that I love, this is like really for a quick cleanse. I usually do this after every single reading just because it's quick and it doesn't really linger or anything like that, but the smell is absolutely amazing. Is a Palo Santo stick, and as you guys can see, mine's pretty charred up. There's still wood under there, but it's pretty charred up. I've used it for a while. This is something that will not sit there, and it's usually like, you'll see it in some places as holy wood or Palo Santo, but it's usually just a light brown piece of wood, the color of it, because you can't really see the color of mine because it's black. It's all charred up. But this one is not going to last long. So like, as you guys can see here, I'll go ahead and light it so you guys can see. But like, this is one where you kind of leave the flame under there because you want it to catch flame for a second. Because when you go away from this and you blow it out, it's not going to last as long as the sage. You guys can kind of see the sage in the background still kind of going up because it's still burning. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have it there. Okay, and now I'm going to blow out, and it's the Palo Santo. And the thing about this, like I said, it smells absolutely freaking amazing. Like, I love, sorry, my phone kind of stopped there for a second, but I love this smell. Now this is quick, it's not gonna last long. I definitely feel like this is something, if you want to sage on the DL real quick, this is something that you can use, that the smell is not gonna super linger around, but it just kind of smells like regular incense, really. And for those I know are gonna, like, before you hop on my case and in the comments, because I know there are people that are concerned with like, don't use Palo Santo because some places they come from a very sacred tree. I got my oil here. Okay, so for my oil people, okay, because most oils like this you can either get from somebody, but a lot of people I know, they like to make their own anointing oil or blessing oil and cleansing oil and things like that for themselves. This one, I have an abundance and manifesting oil, but this one is one that I use just to kind of cleanse my energy as well as heighten my intuition. Okay, so this one, I just take a dab like that and I put it in the center of my head, back of my neck, and then I also just dab my wrist with them. And then I just take about 30 seconds, I close my eyes, I imagine a white light coming down through the top of my head, going down through my body. And then as I imagine that bright white light coming through my head and down through my toes, down into the ground, I imagine that light going out through the rest of my body, so that way it's projecting out into my surrounding areas and removing any dark energy, any negative energy, any unwanted and unnecessary energy, and nothing that doesn't serve my highest good, I remove that. Okay, so that's all you have to do, is really imagine that bright white light. Okay, a lot of people, like when I do my energy work and things like that, people, I use a lot of that. People are like, well, how do you imagine that? Is that really there? Yes, it's really there. And then once it's really there, you start to imagine it. Again, we manifest things. What we believe, what we think, what we know becomes reality. Okay, so when you're really putting that intent, and it's just like this oil was made with intention of clearing away energy. So that's for more like my manifesting friends and things like that that really use oils and dedicated to oils. It's very powerful, as long as you use it correctly. So that was just a quick video on some ways that you can do some energetic spring cleaning. this year. And please, again, leave any ideas, any of your personal way and rituals that you like to cleanse your space, cleanse your personal space, cleanse your home, and share with us and let us know. And you guys make sure you subscribe. There's going to be a lot more videos, and I will talk to you guys later. Love and light always.